Chapter 13, The Lands of Saturn, from the book Terra Infinita, that is based on the flat earth theory. The lands of Saturn are surrounded by the deepest ocean and the infinite ocean, which is exactly their names. The Saturnians are beings of very tall stature. Some reach the height of 14 meters. Sounds a lot like our so-called giants of our past. They have a very elevated psychic development, which with their stature makes them very strong beings. And they also have great technological advancements. They were never conquered by any parasitic race. Now these lands, even though they're gigantic and attract attention because of their big rings, they were not visited until relatively recently. When the Anunnaki visited them for the first time, they realized that this wasn't going to be easy to conquer them. The Anunnaki came to agreements with the Saturnians because they realized that there was no way that they could have been colonized. The Anunnaki were coming from hard times after many wars. These wars took place in several lands, including the known lands. And they did not want, or better to say, they couldn't have any more big wars. Therefore, they realized very quickly that they didn't have great chances of winning against the Saturnians, and for this reason they became friends with their leaders and had agreements. Now, the funny thing is, when they were trying to find their leaders, they realized that that's not how things work over there. The hierarchical pyramid that they were used to did not exist there. There were no leaders, and no one was representing their race. Basically, they did everything as a whole. Their great psychic power was used to carry out decisions that would satisfy everyone and benefit the entire race. These titans were really united. They possessed exploration ships that were very large and extremely advanced for the times that they lived in. And it is believed that they taught the Anunnaki a lot about the Great Domes. At a certain point, the Anunnaki actually asked the Saturnians to give them help to colonize the celestial lands, and they refused categorically. Because the Saturnians consider all other races sacred. They are not for colonization, and they do not approve. Part 2 on the Saturnians coming up.